So we have a really big presence here. As you can see behind me, we have a big booth. We have lots of different demos with customers of our various solutions across both NFV and other technologies. A very, very large presence. Very excited to have a bunch of customers here with us showing the different solutions that we're doing, deployments that we have. So NFV is really about cloudification of the different functions in the network. And today the network is using monolithic systems, so you have all this dedicated hardware with monolithic systems, and that's the way the network was built in the last 20 years. But now with the technologies we have today, you can take all this and virtualize it and move it to a cloud model. That provides a lot more agility and also efficiency. And that's what really NFV is about, and because it provides so many advantages, it's really exploding, it's taking off. We talked about it last year sort of as a concept. This year, it's unbelievable just how much traction it has, not only in terms of people doing trials and POCs, but actual redeployments like some of the announcements we made here this week. This week we made a really big announcement with Telefonica. As you may well know, Telefonica is one of the largest service providers in the world, and we've been working with them for the last year, and we made an announcement of Telefonica rolling out Unica. Unica is their architecture for the future based on virtualizing the network, leveraging NFV and SDN. Enrique Blanco, their CTO, talked about it exactly a year ago, their intent to go do that. And this week they made an announcement that they selected HP as both the technology provider and the system integrator for Unica. The reason this is such a big deal is because this is really, what Unica is really about moving from these silos to sort of a horizontal platform play, which is HP's strategy for OpenNFV. And Unica is that they're actually rolling this out. It's not talking about POCs or intentions. They're actually saying we're going to use HP as the platform, and we're going to start rolling this out over the next few months for multiple years using this platform. So it's a very big deal for HP because it validates OpenNFV, but it's also a very big deal for the industry because it validates the whole concept of NFV, having someone as big as Telefonica pushing this forward. So the way to think about it is you have to start and what is the problem that NFV is trying to solve and why it exists. And really, the reason we have NFV is because the service providers are looking to move from their existing platforms that are based on these monolithical verticals based on proprietary hardware and closed systems. And they want to move to an environment that is much more open and has a lot more flexibility. And so the reason that HP is very well positioned for that is because HP has made a bet on open solutions. We made this with OpenStack a few years ago, and we're leveraging that as part of our solution for NFV. And so the carriers really resonate with that. And not only are we doing it, but also they can see. This is in the world of open source now, you can't hide, you can't just say on a PowerPoint. You actually have to show it and they can see what we're doing. In addition to that, they're looking for somebody. NFV is about bridging a lot of IT technology and cloud technology and using that in a telco context. So they really want someone who understands telco really well, but also is bringing that IT view of the world in a cloud knowledge. And HP is uniquely positioned because we have obviously the IT knowledge, we have our cloud knowledge with OpenStack, but we also have through our CMS portfolio and team, thousands of engineers who understand telco. So when you combine those two things, plus our whole view of building an ecosystem, it really fits well with where they're trying to go to. And so they felt HP was uniquely positioned to be somebody that not only has the same strategy, but also has the ability to execute on it for them.